Hello, my name is Katie and I am the owner of Notary SWFL, and I would just like to go over some of the tips that I've found to be able to save money when working with a lawyer. Especially now, I think it's very, very important to do any type of money saving that you can. And these are just some tips that I have found both from my own experience and working with different types of lawyers. So the first thing that I would say is to make sure that when you are sending over emails that they are very concise and to the point. Lawyers charge by their time, and honestly, I would probably have ChatGPT help me summarize and make it very succinct and to the point. But you want to just make sure that everything makes sense, and when you're sending it over, they don't have to take a long time to figure out what it is of the story that you're trying to get across. The other thing that I think is important is to organize and label your files. So if you are responding to a discovery or you're responding to interrogatories, to properly label each individual file, organize it in a way that makes sense. I would feel free to ask the paralegal just what they would want, so that way the paralegal does not have to spend all of this time properly labeling everything to be able to save it to their database. Otherwise, it can be very, very costly to go through some of these discoveries and some of these interrogatories. The other thing that I think is a little bit of a plug, but it is really something that can benefit the regular person that is using a lawyer, is when stuff needs to get notarized, inquire about either using a mobile notary or a remote online notary. If you wanted to use me as a remote online notary, that would be great. But otherwise, see if that option is available instead of getting charged either by the lawyer or the paralegal for their time. In most cases, it would most likely be less expensive to use either a mobile or a remote online notary, and a little bit quicker, because then you wouldn't have to go into the office to be able to get those all signed. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My website is www.notaryswfl.com, and my email is katie@notaryswfl.com. Thank you.